Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Star Wars Rebellion. Kinda, sort of. This is actually the second time I'm starting the game on this channel, the manyth time that I'm restarting the game at all. Star Wars Rebellion is a game that I've never actually beaten,
and C-3PO human cyborg relations, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2. We have prepared a report on the current
Can I
state
skip
of the
your
galaxy.
speech?
As you can see on the galactic information
You know, I
system,
vaguely remember
the
being
galaxy
able
is
to
in a
skip
state
his
of
speech
turmoil.
back in the day.
Our recent destruction of the Death Star has drawn many
and,
core systems to the
like, I've
Alliance
always
cause.
set the galaxy
However,
on
as you can
large,
see, many systems still
so
remain
maybe
loyal
that's
to the
part of it.
Empire.
When I restarted it for the channel, I put it on easy mode, thinking that at the very least I could make the process simpler. But I don't know, I feel like I feel a little guilty on that. I feel like I kind of cheated my experience in a fashion, largely because, like, it felt like the Empire wasn't really doing anything. Like, I have no interest in playing it on hard mode, but I'm going to give Intermediate a try, see how successful I might actually be.
I should point out to you that the Empire now knows that we have a base on Yavin.
Now,
R2 has calculated the odds that the
this is
Empire will
also
attack
not
Yavin
exactly
shortly at
my
almost 1 to
typical
1.
genre.
Perhaps
Strategy
we should
is
evacuate that base.
generally not my
Our
genre
other
of
base is
choice.
here. This is the location of the Alliance headquarters.
4X
Alliance
strategy
intelligence
even
believes
less
that the
so.
Empire does not
Like,
know the
I think the
location of our
only
headquarters
4X
at this
strategy
time.
games I ever really gotten
Fortunately,
into
our headquarters can be transferred to
would
another
be
system.
this
If you feel that
and
is
Civilization.
threatened, you should remember that the
Specifically
loss
for
of our
Civilization, I've
headquarters
only
would be a
actually
terrible
played
blow to the
Civilization
Alliance.
1
I'm
and
sure you
2.
recall the location of the Imperial
2 was the
capital
big
here on
one for
Coruscant.
my
This
friends
is the
and I
most
back in the day,
significant system in the
but I actually
Empire.
kind of enjoyed
This is the
playing
location
Civilization
of
1,
Emperor Palpatine's palace.
despite how
If we
old
could
it,
take
like,
Coruscant,
I think 2 was already out by the time I was playing Civilization 1 at that time. I suggest we begin a
But
But
program
strategy games, I admit, aren't really my general cup of tea. Like, I tried to play Warcraft 2, but I never finished it. I tried Warcraft 3, but never finished it. I finished I think I finished both campaigns of Command & Conquer, now that I think about it. Both as, what were the campaigns? There was a Nod, and there was the GDC? Man, it's been a long time.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you about Emperor Palpatine and his evil henchman Darth
And I
Vader.
played,
They are the leaders
I
of the
tried
Empire.
StarCraft,
They
didn't
will
finish
you.
that.
It would be a
So,
severe
I have a very long list of strategy games that I've played.
That ends my briefing.
Thank
I
you.
hope you enjoyed it.
I-
We are ready for your orders. And
I
might
did
add,
enjoy your
good luck,
briefing.
And may the Force
If,
be with you.
I'm just glad it was brief. Alright, so let's set everything very slow, because we got some stuff to do. First, let's see, where we've got idle construction yards. Alright. Oh, excellent. Oh, and Mon Mothma's here. Okay. Whose idea was it to move the rebel base next to Yavin? Yavin is here. The Empire knows the rebel base was there. They moved it here, one planet over. Talk about random number generator. I'm just gonna start again and then skip after C-3POs, because I don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, so we've started it over again. That way my base isn't right next to Yavin. I've only got one construction yard. That is very disappointing.
That ends my briefing. I hope you enjoyed it. We are ready for your orders. And might I add, good luck, and may the Force be with you.
Nobody enjoyed your briefing, and we are all worse off for it. Okay. So now I'm definitely on the opposite end of the galaxy. And I've got 4 construction yards? Alright. So I don't need a barracks yet. But I will need to start exploring the galaxy. Where do I want Mon Mothma? I'll keep her on the outskirts. One of the, like, okay, so now that I'm back into... Oh, hello. Almost forgot about you. And you have a laser, but no shields. Which itself is kind of problematic, but I guess I'll leave you unoccupied for a moment. Oh, I just remembered. All of my personnel are on Yavin. So I will send Leia for diplomacy to help out.
I'm on my way.
And the thing is with this game is that characters are like are very similar to Elder Scrolls in a fashion, in that they get better at something by doing something. Or should I say by successfully doing something. So the more that I have Luke do diplomatic missions, the better he's going to get at those diplomatic missions. Now that guy, he can only do... He's more for espionage and leadership. Jan Dodona is good for he's kind of good for diplomacy, but he needs practice. But I'll want Han to focus on recruitment because I'll need personnel who can do research. And what have you got? A long probe Y-wing recon team. Interesting.
Units can only be deployed to a system we control.
I don't remember actually having that unit. Oh my. This is a fleet. Nice. I got 3 Corellian corvettes and a bulk cruiser. Unfortunately, I would like to avoid space combat for now. Here, let's see. You are there, and you don't really have any special abilities. You, sir, are very important. I'm going to send you for research. This is one of the guys. I believe he does research on everything. He has the ability to do research on ships, troops, and facilities. But what I need him to do is I need him to allow advanced construction. And who are you? Okay, so you're more the espionage type. Anyway, like I said, I've never really been very big into this genre of games. I think I mostly came by this game in particular, largely because it was Star Wars. Like, back in the day, back in high
There
school,
is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Star Wars was what I was all about.
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
So actually, it looks like I should take over Greedon 5, because it does already have an established construction yard at some point.
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating
hello.
it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at
Oh
its
my.
destination.
That is 14... Hello. So I'm gonna slow you down and start building facilities there. Let's build 2. It's gonna build its own, but that way that'll get it started. But no, back in high school, there were 2 different kinds of books that I would read. One of them were Star Wars books, the other was Stephen King novels. It's an odd combination, I admit. But that is basically what I occupied my reading time with. I read pretty much all of the Star Wars novels, and I still actually have the copies. Although I don't know what will really bring me back to reading those again at this point. Maybe I might read the...
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Maybe I'll read like the original original books from Timothy Zahn, the original Admiral Thrawn trilogy again. That might be interesting to revisit. There were definitely some really bad
indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace
Star Wars novels,
at its destination.
Including one in which the Force users of this planet were considered witches. That one was pretty awful. But I don't know. I was into that franchise, and I kept at it up until the second. Not a trilogy, he only did 2 novels, which kind of revisited his character of Thrawn, via like a clone. And I think my love of Star Wars...
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
...was my primary reason for actually paying attention to this game. Because otherwise, I think I would have just passed it... Yes. I think I would have just actually passed it by. Because it is a very slow game. Like, right now the only...
fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
The only active thing that is going on right now is that, I'm guiding these ships around the galaxy to explore these unknown planets. And that's one of the, one of the first major things is to get that information. The second thing is to establish means of production. So first, explore. Second, construct.
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace.
Then comes building barracks to facilitate, to start putting troops throughout the planets that are nearby. Imperial space, because the Empire is going to start taking pot shots via espionage missions and having some troops on hand to kind of stem that flow of espionage, sabotage especially, is going to definitely help out.
There is a message from the President.
Ooh.
Our goal has been achieved.
She got Kaya Adendrimetrum.
has arrived at its
Who
destination.
the hell is Kai? Okay, apparently she was commander of the General of the Far Star, a Corellian corvette. However, now she doesn't really have much going on, so I'm going to send her here for a never-ending supply of espionage. Ooh, she can try diplomacy? She might actually convince people to not pay attention to us, though. I wonder if that's possible, if there's actually... you can lose points. But yeah, this portion of the game is very, very slow. And I think if I wasn't a Star Wars fan, I probably wouldn't have stuck around for that long in the game. Let's see, that's just one. Because it takes a very long time to really get started, because, like, you start with very, very few resources.
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Like, if you started off on planets that had more than one or two construction sites, if it didn't take so long to construct things, if C-3PO didn't announce everything... Oh, I could always turn him off, though. But it definitely takes a long time in this game to really get going.
From one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its
Now,
destination.
planets like Monto Kodru that only have 3 energy spots, like, those are kind of useless, because you can't really build much there. You could try, like, the thing is, you need 2 energy spots in order to build...
One of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
In order to build a 2 shield generators. You need 2 shield generators because when you have 2 shield generators, it prevents the Empire, or the other side, should I say, from sending down troops. Then you also want some sort of laser defense, because in order to protect yourself from bombardment. If you don't do that, then they'll just bombard you for days, eventually destroy the... in order to destroy the shield generator. I think I generally use ion blasters, because that also damages and weakens the ships themselves. But a combination of those is very necessary for the purposes of defending any given planet. So if you have a planet that only has 3 energy spots, then that means it can only contain enough, it has just enough to defend itself. Anything less, it can't even defend itself.
Message from one of our fleets indicating it has...
Now, one of the other things I'm waiting for is There
is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace.
Where did I send everybody? Yeah. I'm waiting for Leia to show up here. She's gonna be there until day 67. Same goes with Jan here till day 70. So everything takes a while for characters to actually travel around the galaxy, which I suppose gives the galaxy a greater sense of scale than most of the movies, because it seems as though people can just kind of go from one place to another very quickly.
Indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Whereas in this case, it would take anywhere between days to weeks to months for somebody to go from one end of the galaxy to the other. So actually, if we eventually find Dagobah, and we eventually find Bespin, then we can see how long it would take somebody to travel between Dagobah and Bespin to see how long it would compare versus Luke's journey in Empire Strikes Back. That said, I just realized it's day 38, which is good because... Oh, see, that place only has, like, 1 energy. It can't even defend itself. And that's good because it takes 40 days for a single construction site to build... for a single construction yard to build a single construction yard. So that means that the construction yard I had queued up...
There is a message from Captain Solo.
Ooh.
No problem.
Good job. Who is... Where did I send him? Vanden Willard. I think he's... Nope, he's diplomacy. Alright. Alright, so I'll send you to do diplomacy. Go be diplomatic.
Our goal has been achieved.
Ah, she has recruited Crix Madine. I have no idea who you are. Ooh, he can do troop training. Do I have any any training facilities in general? I do, so I will send you there. So I can get better troops. So what's eventually going to happen is right now I've got a ship going to every remaining sector in the galaxy. I don't want to spend too much time shoving ships around because I'm not going to be able to control all of these places at the same time. Or should I say try to take control, because of how limited my construction is. Like, I can't be producing refineries and mines and defenses when I only have maybe like a few construction planets. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to establish Amorous as a construction planet. Once that gets established as a construction planet, it can start building for this sector. And then maybe I'll queue up one of these sectors to become a secondary construction area, or maybe one of these. But I will be sending the fleet back to the Rebel base. And then I could always consider using like diplomatic missions in order to take control of these outer systems. Now, something I forgot to mention is
one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
I did actually know one person who also owned a copy of the game. And we did attempt the multiplayer once back in the day. It has been a very, very long time. We didn't get that far even then. I think we even tried it with a small galaxy. I might have tried convincing him to do the large size, but we only played once and did not finish our game. It was kind of interesting. It was kind of tense to be able to play this large of a game.
Indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Like, it's not like a game of Warcraft or Starcraft where you're expected to finish it in like an hour or less. This is a game that is expected to go on for a very long time. And it is 50 days.
and has arrived at its destination. R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
Let's see. So we're almost done getting everybody from Omwat to just join the cause. But as it is day 50, let us save the game and see where we're at. Destroy. So, right now we're still exploring the galaxy. Ooh, we found Tatooine. We're still exploring the galaxy. We're still establishing ourselves. Moving people around, should I say. So it's going to be a while before we really see any results.
There is a message from one of
See, what's kind of odd is that with diplomacy missions, if it fails or if it succeeds, it asks you, hey, do you want us to keep going? But with recruitment missions, if it fails, they stop. If it succeeds, they stop. So it's like you're constantly sending them back into the mission if they don't succeed. Oh, I can turn some alerts off. Let's keep that on.
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
I mean, really, I don't need to do the fleet thing that quickly. Ultimately, the focus I need to have is to make sure the construction is done quickly. Alright, so now that diplomacy mission has brought Omwats to 100%. Let's see, they've got... Let's see if anybody has some construction sites in this area. They don't. Nobody does. Oh my. It looks like the Empire is currently building a Star Destroyer here, which is problematic, but they only have one. Estimated day of completion is 59. But today is day 59. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, under construction. So maybe another 59 days? And looks like they got some TIE fighters. That could become problematic later on, especially since I don't really have base defense. Oh, they've got 2 Gen Cores, so they're almost set. And one of my construction sites was built here. I'm going to need to leave 3 spots open. So that means I can build 9 more construction yards, because I can't build the advanced ones yet. But don't worry, it's not going to take 360 days. With each construction yard, it goes faster, so that'll eventually pick up speed. It'll take about 40 days for Amorous to build a construction site. It'll take 40 days for Rafa to build another one for Amorous. So that'll help speed up the process for all the following ones. Yeah. In the Rebellion universe, the Hoth and Bespin are right next to each other. Interesting. Oh. She got Borsk Failda, who is a diplomat. Alright. I will send him off to do diplomat things. Now, notice how, like, C-3PO is worried about the Empire sending somebody to...
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and
to Yavin, because they're like, oh, we know that Yavin's the base, so we'll send somebody. Odds are 1 to 1. It's already day 65. Nobody's shown up. Notice how R2 says one of our agents is reporting in. That's how you know it's one of the lesser important agents, because they didn't bother, like, having them say the name. Only, like, the main characters, like Luke or Leia or Han, then they'll be like, oh, Master Luke is... Yeah, I decided to start sending, like, send some espionage missions, just to take a look around. I'm not really planning to do anything about it, but... But hey, sometimes it's useful. Oh, where did she do the... Oh, she did the espionage mission on Svivren. Alright, let's send you into... Gorman? For espionage. Good luck. Try not to get killed. By the way, that's an interesting thing about this game, is that pretty much every unit in the game, I believe, can be killed. Including...
There is a message from one of our units indicating
major characters. Which I suppose makes sense, because it's not like these other characters are that important in comparison. But at the same time, it would have been nice if they just had the voice actor who did the voice of C-3PO in this game record just a few more lines. So he can get those side characters in too.
There is a message from Captain Solo. Great.
Try again.
You got... There is a message from the President.
Our goal has been achieved.
Mon Mothma is a recruiting machine. And she got this guy. I will send him here.
Reporting in.
Alright, it seems as though, yep, somebody is doing, oh, they have Thrawn. Somebody is doing diplomacy on Kinyan, which is causing them to gain more support there. That is a large fleet they've got going on there. That I would probably normally be worried about, but there's not much I can really do about it at this moment, as I don't think I have that many starports. And if I try, I've actually got 2 idle shipyards. But if I try to start building stuff, see, it takes like 176 days. Because I've only got 1 shipyard. Like, if I want to build a Corellian Corvette, it still takes 56 days to build 1. Like, I would want to build multiple ship construction sites in order to get that speed up. If I really wanted to create a fleet that could compete against them. But right now, I'm just kind of gathering everybody back at Rafa. And then I'll figure that out from there. Yeesh, and they've got another Imperial Star Destroyer being built there. And a whole bunch of stuff being sent to Corellia. I'm definitely going to have to focus a lot on these outskirts because... Or at the very least on building some sort of competitive fleet fast. Saboteurs took out a laser defense system at Uvena, which means now they've got nothing. Except for one Y-Wing. Oh, they've had construction sites there. But they don't have much room for stuff. Now, it should only be a matter of time before Amorous finishes its second. Its second construction site. Yeah, it's going to be 9 more days for the second one to head over from Rafa. Where did I send him? Oh yeah, I just sent him down there. That's fine.
There is a message from Captain
work. Finally, Han succeeded. He recruited Garm Bel Iblis, who is good for espionage, combat, and leadership. Let's send him to spy on Belfron. And actually, let's find one of those idle training facilities I have, and see how long it takes to build infiltrators. It takes 8 days. It does not require much effort. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them build 5. And I'm going to have them build 5. And I'm just going to start sending them to try sabotaging Coruscant. Like, all the time. Like, some basic Zerg tactics. Just harass them. Alright, so Rafa is done building. What can I do in the meantime with it? Actually, Rafa does need one more shield generator. So it might as well just use that to build one more of that.
R2 has a message from one of our field personnel.
Yep, another mission to Trallis. It looks like the Empire is definitely harassing in that section. That was a shield generator on Swivran. They wouldn't be able to stop a... So it looks like the Seswana sector and the Corellian sector are where the Empire is focusing their attentions. The second construction site has been established there, so now, see, estimated day of completion already shortened down to 207. Alright, so it is day 100. Let's save our game. How are things going? The Empire is picking up steam around these 2 sectors. I've almost reconned the entire outskirts of the galaxy to see what is available. And I'm well on my way to turning Amorous into a construction haven. I've started turning Uvena into a construction haven as well, but that's going to take longer. Also, this area is going to be very problematic too because of the Empire's presence, so I don't know how well that's going to turn out. But we'll see how that goes. I might have better luck taking over this area, but there is no construction presence, unfortunately. Not even in the unoccupied sections. Let's see. They've got nothing. Like, maybe one of these planets has some sort of construction yard already available. Yep, that one does. But doesn't really have room for growth. Actually, here, yep. Alright, let's see how this goes.
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace.
Dantooine
and
has
arrived at its
nothing.
destination.
Doesn't even have a secret rebel base, as some princesses might claim.
There is a message from Princess Le There is a message from Captain Solo.
So they completed the sabotage mission,
R2 says one of our
but
agents is
the
reporting
target
in.
was not destroyed. So you didn't complete the sabotage mission.
It's not my fault.
You did nothing. You did
got it.
nothing.
Field.
Another,
There is a message from maintenance that needs your immediate attention.
yeah, another shield generator, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to start filling these planets up with troops in order to stop these. So let's cancel, let's put a stop to that.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
And maybe build some troops. I mean, it'll take forever, but they'll eventually come out. Oh, alright. Excellent. Oh, alright. What's going on Corfei? Absolutely nothing.
R2 has a message from one of our field personnel.
An espionage mission to Halloween. Where's that?
R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Oh, and I'm sending Luke there because they've got construction sites.
R2 has a message from one of our field personnel.
Alright, Ovena got its second
R2
construction
indicates
site,
that a manufacturing message has
which
been
is
received.
definitely very useful.
R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
Alright. I guess that makes sense. If you can't find your target, if it's not there, you can't blow it up.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing
Alright, so now
message
we've got
has been
5
received.
construction yards in Amorous, and with 5 of them, it should complete the remaining 6 by day 171. So I'm predicting that that all of this will actually be done before day 150. Which will be good, because then we could probably take over Varn and Korstrus, and use those as a starship and then a training facility planet, respectively. I'm going to have to start to think about mines and refineries, though, eventually. Oh my, I guess I at some point destroyed that, that facility.
R2 says one of our
I wasn't
agents is
using that
reporting in.
orbital shipyard anyway. So I'm repeatedly conducting espionage on my own planet in hopes that they'll catch any saboteurs that might be sent there, and then I could then subsequently strike at those saboteurs.
There is a message from Princess Leia.
Ooh,
R2
Vinsoth
good
has
news
joined
about
us.
Support for the Alliance.
Darth Vader is on this planet with a combat rating of 220. I'm pretty sure none of these guys are going to be able to take him on. Alright, so what's going on in Salonia now? So they haven't been able to replace any of their stuff. They've got multiple TIE fighters flying in. But will it be enough? Ooh. Who occupies... I wonder if I could, sabotage the ships. Because that would be useful. Oh.
Understood.
Apparently Mon Mothma at one point recruited this guy, who is very, very useful, I guess. Definitely not evil looking.
At its
Ooh.
destination.
They destroyed the,
R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
They destroyed the, the shields. Okay, so Salonia is having problems now, thanks to my hit-and-run tactics. Now I can focus maybe on Corellia or Commoner. Just to keep them distracted is all. Like, they don't really have that same outskirts presence, and I don't know if they're going to be focusing on that right away. Oh?
R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
Oh, really? It looks like Leia is done there. Where shall I send her next?
I hope you know what you're doing.
I don't. I assure you of that. Oh.
There is a message from maintenance that needs your immediate attention.
Yep. One of
There is a message
the,
from one of our fleets indicating it has
the
dropped
shield
out of
generators
hyperspace
was knocked out,
and has
unfortunately.
arrived at its destination. R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
Oh? Oh, I just sent them to investigate their own planet. Let's send them both... Oh yeah, I forgot I can send them both, together. I forget if that... I don't remember if that actually helps that much. It has been a long time. Oh, alright. So I got, So I succeeded in my mission here. They've got Niles Farrier? And a whole bunch of Death Commandos. Wow. Huh. But they've got no shields or protection or anything. And they're sending no special, ships or anything either. Oh, they're not going to be here until day 255. They are definitely far, far away. Okay, so what I can do is I can... Let's see, when are these guys... Oh... 242, so it's going to be a little while for that as well. Yeah, I'm not really ready to move on a lot of these things.
There is a message from the
Ooh.
president.
Talon Card?
There is a
And he
message
does
from one of our
facility
fleets
design.
indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Alright, let's see if I can send these guys to espionage on Coruscant. See how successful that turns out to be.
There's
Okay.
a message from the president. R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
So this is going to be obviously a one-sided fight. Because one X-Wing against all this isn't going to do much. And they're probably going to take the planet. Now, I could simulate the results and just skip everything. But I'm going to show what it looks like to be in a starship battle and how terrible it is.
The fleet is ready, Admiral. What are your orders?
Do a hammer.
Red Group acknowledges mission assignment.
Yep. Go get him, kid. Oh, jeez. I don't even... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I usually just simulate the battle results because... Why aren't you anviling? Like, having this many ships trying to fight against one X-Wing is already taking forever. So, like, imagine if you had to deal with... like, lots of different ships. Like, how long that would take.
Red Group reporting they're taking losses. Our fleet has been destroyed. The Empire...
Oh my! Imperial troops are assaulting one of our planets! R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
Oh, and there goes that planet. I wonder if there was anything important there. But I guess that means I've been kicked out of the Farfin sector. And it is day 150. So let us save our game. And what is going on? So we're almost done building construction sites there. We're almost done exploring the galaxy. The Neil Gaiman planet. I didn't realize that was there. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna have to start building... I think I'm gonna be building training facilities first. Or... I'll build 3 construction sites for Kateris and fly them over there and have Kateris be the local construction site area for that sector. I think that is what I might do. Oh, you haven't been doing anything. Oh?
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
Smugglers from BIS are providing
There's
us
a message
benefits.
from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Oh, alright. So, that was a successful trip to Gorman. Nothing obviously has changed. Almost done over there. Is good.
R2
Actually, in that
indicates
case...
a manufacturing message has been received. R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
I should take this transport and move them to Corstrus. That way I could prepare to start building training facilities there. He was captured. Great. Oh, and so is Kaya. Great. I probably shouldn't have expected anything less.
Our field personnel.
Ah. Yep, they're still trying to go after
There's a message
Uvena.
from Captain Solo. R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
So, did Solo recruit anybody? He did not.
You got it.
Failed. And actually... Oh,
Understood.
Mon Mothma got somebody. Paige. Alright, so Uvena is going to be done probably in about 20 days. And then I could build new shield generator and laser blaster. Then I could build training facilities there, which will enable me to better defend this area.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been
Alright, so Amorous is done
There is a
with
message
that.
from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace. and
See,
has
now it's only
arrived
going
at
to
its
take
destination.
12 days to build 2
R2 says one of our
lasers.
agents is reporting in.
Fleet arrives on Garbon. Where is... Oh, Garbon is there. Alright. You know, for as slow of a game this is, it's still
There is a
very
message from one
tense,
of our
because...
fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Because it still, like, feels like you're dueling against this other side. Like, there's no checkpoints to rely on. There's no guarantees that what you're doing is a safe move. And let's have you go over there. So we can take over that planet as well.
R2 has a message from one of our field personnel.
Oh, the advanced training facility is ready.
R2 says that research and development is transmitting a message. There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
See, that's kind of interesting because
says one
the
of our
facility
agents is
design
reporting
research, they can keep going. They don't need to stop researching when they've succeeded. I wonder if I can save, if I could use the infiltrators to save my, missing crew.
There are units assigned to the mission which are not capable of acting on the assigned target.
Oh? What does Mon Mothma have to say?
Our goal
Oh, she
has been
succeeded.
achieved.
I wonder how many characters there are
One of
to...
our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace
acquire.
and has arrived at its destination.
Oh, and
You
Han,
got it.
looks like he succeeded recruiting Tura Raftikan.
There is a message from Master Luke.
Oh. Luke,
R2
got
has
it
some
right.
Good news about support for the Alliance.
So,
R2
in that
indicates
case-
a manufacturing message has been received. R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
What shall I do? All the people failed to return. That did not work out. That planet is far too crowded with Imperials. So this place has 10. Let's scrap this and all that. That leaves us with 7, but we also need 1 so we can build 6. Okay, so I'm almost done building.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been
Yeah, I
received.
probably should stop sending
R2
people
says
at
one of our
Coruscant,
agents is reporting in.
because clearly that is not a very effective strategy.
There is a message from one of our fleets
Still, if
indicating
my
it has dropped
personnel
out of
are on
hyperspace
the,
and has arrived at its destination.
Are on their ships, that's going to make things problematic in regards to trying to get them back.
R2 indicates that
Saboteurs.
a message has been received. There is a message from maintenance that needs your immediate attention.
Alright. So now I can have them start to build some advanced training facilities. Let's see. They can have 7. And that'll only take 28 days. And make it a lot easier to start deploying people to these particular sectors.
R2 has some good news
all right.
about support for the Alliance.
Good
R2
job,
indicates
what's
that
your
a
face?
manufacturing message has been received. R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
So I will start having you build some people. It'll take forever, but hey, better than nothing.
That a manufacturing message has been received.
Excellent. So, in Ovena, they are done building, which means now I should definitely build 2 shield generators. That way, if they decide to send their huge fleet for Coruscant over here, they don't just take it over. Nope, he's done over there, so I will send you over here.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
Alright, so I've got the advanced training facility here. So I'm going to start using it to build some guys for Ovena.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received. There is a message from one of our fleets
Now,
indicating it has dropped out of
so the
hyperspace
espionage rating
and
is
has
60 and the
arrived at its
combat is
destination.
55. Let us try to send... Let's try to send 4 people after the bear. Let's see what happens. I know I said I would leave Coruscant alone, but I'm a huge liar.
R2 has a message from one of our field personnel.
Where the hell is Raltier?
There is a message from Captain
Okay.
Solo.
Oh,
No problem.
There is a message from maintenance that needs your immediate attention.
Han Solo got Admiral Akbar, who has the ability to research ship design, so I'm gonna send you back there. Oh, sorry. No, come back, Solo.
There is a message
Our
from the
goal
President.
has been
Ooh,
achieved.
Mon Mothma recruited somebody. Saron Virgilio? Who can do nothing. But I suppose he can become an admiral one day. If he believes in dreams and such, anything can be possible.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received. There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has
Yeah,
dropped
the
out of
Empire hasn't really
hyperspace
been doing
and has
anything
arrived at
lately,
its destination.
which is good.
R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
All personnel failed to return. Yeah, that was probably not the brightest of ideas. But at least I admit it.
There is a message from Master Luke. There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
And one more move and the entire galaxy is mapped out.
R2 has a message from one of our field personnel. R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
No. So actually, so before it took a really long time. Now it's just up to day 204. No, it took 28 days, I think.
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Alright,
R2
so
says
that
one of our agents
means...
is reporting in. There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
The entire galaxy has been
R2
mapped
says one of
out.
our agents is reporting in. R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received. R2
Keep
says one
on
of our
going,
agents
sir.
is reporting in.
Actually, I probably should move him to... Let's see where, which, I should move him to a safer spot where he can do research. That way he doesn't become a target of the Empire. Another shield generator there lost, unfortunately. Oh, but the construction yard is done there, so I'll just use that chance to build a ion cannon. It's a good idea to establish a foothold there.
Indicates that a manufacturing message has been received. R2 says one of our agents is
Actually,
reporting
what
in.
was that manufacturing message? It's a Vinsoft? Where's Vinsoft? Oh, okay. Rafa is building for Vinsoft. I forgot I set that going on.
There is a message from Master Luke.
That didn't go
R2
very well.
indicates that a manufacturing message has been
Alright.
received.
It is day 200. Galaxy is mapped out. Most of the advanced construction facilities have almost been built. After I do that, then I'm going to turn towards Varn and start building shipyards. So that's actually only going to be 3 days from now.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
Alright, so Ovena
R2
is
says one of
done.
our agents is reporting in.
So that means I can now build... I'm going to build 2 shield generators. And a gun emplacement for Svivren. And I think I'm going to rely on the nearby sector of Korstrus to supply troops for this area.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
So Korstrus is done supplying troops for Uvena, and that takes... They'll be there by 2:35. So let's send 10 of these guys over there. I'm gonna have to start building mineries and refineries, though. That is something I'm gonna need to work on, and I think I will start doing that after I build the shipyards. There are construction yards here? How long have there been construction yards here? Oh my gosh. I'm terrible.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
Where's Dinab?
There is a message from maintenance that needs your immediate attention.
Yeah, they're pretty much screwed over there. Sorry, guys. So their construction site is idle, so now I can turn my attention to Varn.
There is a message from the president.
Oh? It looks like Mon Mothma finally failed.
Visited us. Understood.
She recruited so many guys and gals. Oh?
R2 has some good news about support for the Alliance.
Excellent.
R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
I'm definitely turning a lot of heads in Dalamar. Oh yeah, wasn't I gonna build a couple construction sites for Keteris? I was, wasn't I?
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message.
I will do that with Uvena then.
There is a message from Princess Leia.
Where's Raltair? Okay.
There is a message from maintenance that needs your immediate attention.
We did it!
Good job. Okay, so construction yards are idle on Uvena.
There is a message from
Oh.
Solo.
Excellent. What does Drayson do? He does nothing special.
R2 has a message from one of our field personnel.
Ah,
Message
damn
from
it.
Master Luke.
There goes Duros. Oh,
R2 has some good news about support for the
Excellent.
Alliance. R2 says one of our agents is reporting in. There is a message from maintenance that needs your
yeah.
attention.
Denab is... We discussed it. Denab is screwed. They're kind of just there to
R2 has
to
a
distract
message from
the
one of our
Empire.
field personnel.
Sviverin.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
Why did I build 2 of those? I don't know. I should have built 2 shield generators.
R2 indicates
clearly
that a
wasn't paying
manufacturing
attention.
message has been received.
Let's see. I believe Akbar, he's still in transport. Day 263. Actually, can Antilles do... He can do ship design. Good. So I'm sending him to Varn for that purpose. The Celestin Regiment?
R2 says that
I have
research
no
and
idea what that
development is
means.
transmitting
Empire
a
has
message.
bested us. Understood.
No, the Empire has bested you. You are the one who failed.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been
Alright, so
received.
training facility is done there,
R2
so
says
I'm
one of our
going
agents is
to...
reporting in.
Maybe Duros?
R2 has a message from one of our field personnel.
Alright. At the very least, having
There's a
some
message from
personnel,
Captain
some
Solo.
units on on the planet helps.
R2 says one of our
mission
agents
was
is
successful.
reporting in. R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received. R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
Although now that I've got all this manufacturing going on, I'm constantly getting updates on all of the manufacturing business.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
What do I want to see? I want to see loyalty? Personnel? Yeah, personnel. Ah, yep, Luke's done, which means I can abort Leia's
We've
mission
aborted the
because
mission.
she's not doing anything. Han's not doing anything. Yeah, I probably should just set it to idle personnel right now.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
Not too surprised.
There is a message from maintenance that needs your immediate attention.
Raltier? Where's Raltier? Okay. So actually, I'm going to send you there so you can defend that spot. Oop, but I just sent Luke and Leia there. Whoops. That could be problematic.
R2 has a message from one of our field personnel.
There was only
Indicates
one
that a manufacturing
regiment there.
message has been received. There is a message from maintenance that needs your immediate attention.
Yep, they're really trying to go for Ovena. So I've been using, like, there's one construction yard on Rafa. I've been using it to kind of bolster defenses for, like, the local region. Like, it takes a while for it to actually do what it needs to do. That might take too long. But at the very least, it accomplishes... Actually, what I should do is, I should use it to start building, refineries and mines. That's what I should do.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing
Alright, where am I
message
going
has
to
been
be
received.
sending this group?
R2 says one of our agents is reporting in.
So, Urbana, they're doing good. Okay, I should send them to X-Queen. Nope, they're doing good too, so... Maybe Raltier? Yeah, Raltier it is. Alright, so Uvena's done there. I still need to put 2 shield generators on that planet. Because I accidentally put 2 ion cannons instead. So it looks like the fleet is going to be reunited at day 302, so it's definitely going to be a little while. Oh.
Understood.
Oh, she got Lando Calrissian, who can do facility design. I didn't even realize she recruited Lando Calrissian.
I'm afraid R2 has some bad news about support for the Alliance.
It took them a little while to actually get an opposing planet onto their side. Alright, now I've got a whole bunch of these guys, so I'm going to send 3 of you to Avena. I'm going to send 3 of you Duros. And the rest of you can go to Keteris. Yeah, let's build a few of these guys too, because I can. Alright, so he's done there. Yeah, it looks like I can add people to other missions. I didn't realize I could do that. Okay, it looks like the Celestin Regiment are better at detecting missions, which would seem like they would make them much more useful to post in throughout the galaxy.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
Damn it.
There is a message from maintenance that needs your immediate attention.
I'm gonna have to replace that.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
Alright, it is day 250. I think we've made some pretty good progress. Amorous is almost done building the shipyards, which means that now I'm almost to the point where I can start focusing on resources. Actually, I'm going to grab one of these medium corvettes and start taking over some of these planets on the outskirts, because then I can start just throwing refineries and mines there. And also, Yavin, untouched. Empire doesn't care. 1-to-1 odds, people. 1-to-1 odds. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.